Alright guys, so I have a oil change system on this boat. It came with the boat. It's been on probably, I would imagine, since the original parts, so probably about 20 years. But recently, went to go do an oil change, and of course, the pump stopped working. So I have to do some diagnosing and trying to figure this thing out. And for the life of me, I could not get this plastic cover off. So today, I'm going to show you how to do that if you have this on your boat, or I'm going to break it and then show you how to do it. So either way, this thing's coming off so I can access the pump because I need to do an oil change on the two mains, and I don't want to wait anymore. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so if you're not familiar with what this does, it's basically a onboard oil change system. So the both engines, both mains and the generator get their oil changes through the system. One hose runs to each engine. So I got main, generator, and then the main on the other side over here. And there is a pump in here, and there's some plumbing for switches. So in theory, it is, you push the button or switch one direction and it pumps the oil out of the engine. You flip the switch the other direction and it pumps the oil into the engine. So it's very straightforward. It's a very basic system. However, when it doesn't work, it's a pain. So, and I'm not sure if you can see in here like I am, but it looks like there's just a mounting bracket. There's a backing to this. I might cut this wire. I'm not sure. I think the wire might be what's holding that up. Let me see if I can get that out of there. So these are pretty handy and really nice to have if you're ever working in, I'll say, a tighter engine room or tight spaces. So it really is nice. What I'm hoping to do here is be able to save the plumbing and ditch the pump and get a different pump. I've pretty much seen pumps anywhere from $100 to a few $100s depending on what brand you go with, but I feel like the pump itself is very standard, and the plumbing is what I will say is custom. So get rid of all of these. Of course, they're not magnetic. I don't want all this stuff in the bilge. There we go. All right. Got the plate off. Set that aside. Don't understand why it stopped working. You guys got any ideas? I think that's pretty nasty. Originally I cut this wire because it ended up heating up. It looks like the switch itself is probably broken. Looks like the fuse cap came off. Let's see, what else do we got? Fuse cap. The switch is in pretty bad condition. I don't see how this connected, because unless it connected through the fuse, but the fuse is not together. It's really weird. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but the fuse is very corroded, but it's intact, but there's no place. So here's a positive wire coming in, and here's a positive wire coming in, but there's no connection to it. So that's very, very odd. But either way, we're going to go ahead and pull this apart a little bit more. I'm probably just going to cut this because I don't want to remove the hoses, and I'm going to just replace the actual pump. So we're going to see how much damage I can make in here.